Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alfredo Tiglo, and we are live through my YouTube page. I just wanted to do a test stream on how to screen share another computer using Google Hangouts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, two computers, and you can screen share through Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts, of course, is the interface through YouTube Live. You can do this with just regular Hangouts, but currently I'm doing it with the YouTube Live version of Hangouts or the regular Hangouts. In any case. What I'm doing now is screen sharing what you see on the Linux operating system. That's the second machine. I'm streaming from a Windows machine that you see on camera, as you can see now. The other machine that you see on the side of me is a Linux box. But in order for me to screen share the Linux box, I had to enter what's called a Google Hangout to screen share. This could be useful for a few things. It does take resources. Right now, my CPU is at 15%, using about 51% of my memory, which is only 8 gigs. So it does take a lot of resources to do this type of screen sharing with Google Hangouts, whatnot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to screen share my entire desktop here. So I'm going to change this logo to, whoops, that's not it. Let's just go for the entire desktop. This is my entire desktop, as you can see. Well, this is actually the OBS side on it, so let's change that from the second capture device and go to the main one. And this is the Hangouts window, as you can tell. I'm going to switch to my other computer, and you can see that I'm now gonna see if this works. Is it working? It's slightly frozen. Yes, it is slightly frozen. So, oh, there it goes. It's just catching up. So So the name of this stream is back from the blue screen of death with Windows 10 and Linux Centos 7. So what I'm gonna do is I think there's a delay on here, and what I'm gonna do here is go to a Facebook group called Twitch Connect, and I'm just going to just share the link of where the YouTube is. Um, But in order for me to share the link, I actually have to go back to my first screen again. I think it's just much faster if I go back to the first screen. So right now I'm screen sharing the Linux screen right now, and I'm just going back and just show the resource monitor. Now there's a delay, of course. Oh, there isn't a delay. It's just refreshing. Okay, so it's right now it's in the Linux box. I want to connect via Facebook here, and I wanted to share my YouTube link with them. So I have to go to YouTube, go to my channel, and then just screen share the live portion. Why is there two? I don't know why there's two, but there's two. So I'm going to screen share this second portion. So I'm going to share this link to the Twitch Connect. So I'm going to go back to Twitch Connect. I'm going to say I am now live on YouTube Live, sharing, screen sharing through Hangouts with Windows 10 and Linux Centos 7. There you go. And then I can share that there, drop it in, and I shared it there. I'm going to also share it with the other groups, as you can see. Let me switch the OBS thing so that it's on my face, so that you guys can see me there. Okay, so I shared it in one. I'm going to share it in another group, which is going to be, oh, before I share it to another group, let me pop out the chat so that I could see who comes in. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is share in another group, which is here. I'm going to go to Live Talk Nation. It's a little slow. Okay, it's getting there. So that's Live Talk Nation, and I'm gonna share with them what I'm doing currently. Remind me later for the updates. Okay, let's see. Let's drop it in here. And then just copy the link like so people can see what I'm doing. And there you go. Posted it there. And also let's post it in another group called Work and Focus. See if anyone can see me. And where is, okay, just drop it in here. Drop there. Oops. And just tell them where I am. I am now live on YouTube using Windows 10 and Linux Centos 7 with Google Hangouts. Okay, put that there. Alright, so I just posted it in 3 groups. I'll just wait for people to come in to watch or just watch the replay. Thank you guys for watching. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to screen share the second window on my desktop. Let's see, go back to desktop here and switch to the second display like so. And where's the video camera at? Let me see if the video camera is there. And let's shrink this video camera down a little because it's a little too big. Okay. Alright. So let's actually, is it here, better here? Yeah, I think it's better there. So, hey, Tish, no, I am not at church. I'm actually broadcasting from an undisclosed location. I forgot to remind you that I was online. My apologies. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm screen sharing the second monitor, but let me screen share the first monitor. The first monitor actually can screen share what's called the Windows, the Hangouts desktop. So as you can see, I am online, honey. My apologies. My wife walked behind me, and okay. Uh-oh, baby crying. Yes, you heard the baby crying. Yeah, that's the daughter always complaining. So what I'm doing now is I'm going back to my Linux box, which is Windows CentOS, and I'm just gonna show you what can be done here. Not that much actually. So this is the command line for Linux. And then we just look for certain commands for networking. There we go. That's it. If you wanted to go to a different place, we can go to, well, actually, the history of SSH, grep SSH. So these are Linux commands that I type. Oh, it's not there. Here we go. There we go. So that's a Linux command. I can look at my previous commands that I typed before, and then I'm gonna remote into a different server. Apparently that's the wrong one because the address is wrong. And no, let's do pipe 272. There we go. And there's the other server to remote into, and it should work. And then I just have to type it in, and it should work. Well, this is the Linux Windows, and as you can see, I can switch from Linux to, let me just move the chat sign here. I can switch from Linux to, oh, that's not it. Linux, to the Linux window. If I minimize this, you can tell that I can also a Windows machine, as you can see there. So it's a Windows being screen shared, and you can tell what kind of operating system it is by typing this command. There you go. And that tells you just waiting for